Gato. Gato. You stink. Hi. Welcome to PITCHFIT. There's so much cat hair everywhere. No. So we know the gist with some of these videos that are either going to come out in the same week or come out throughout the month. I am honestly at this point debating. They're all going to be rough. They're all subject to change. What I want to do is pitch an idea in an existing IP so that I don't own it and it's not exactly an original idea. At the same time being like, oh, I came up with an idea for so-and-so. If it ever gets made, that's crazy. Or if I get contacted for it, that's crazy. Whatever comes out of this, I can just say like, yeah, I pitched that on the internet. And it works simply because one, why would I ever give an original idea? I can just make those instead of giving it for free on the internet. But also two, people love to theorize things. People love the IPs that they love. And in this video, we're going to be pitching a Ghostbusters show. I feel like a Ghostbusters show in the vein of the real Ghostbusters, if anybody remembers that cartoon.
No.
I feel like a show could do well in that type of environment, pulling from different media and whatnot. On top of that, being in live action and not a cartoon this time. But we've got a handy dandy timer, and we're gonna use it to at least limit ourselves, and we can't go over that. So, picture this if you will. The Ghostbusters show. You know what you're getting yourself into. You have a main character who is just one of a few, but this is the one that we start off with, and they get a degree, a master's degree, a doctorate's degree, and they're so excited to go out into the real world, and they can't find a job with it. This kind of parallels when the original 3 Ghostbusters got fired from their jobs and they had to become Ghostbusters. But the thing is that in this timeline, this universe, it's not a multiverse thing, at least it's not ideal. Ghostbusters are already a thing, and Ghostbusters have already franchised. You have some retired Ghostbusters like Ray, who owns an occult store, which is based off of the video game from what I can see, and I like that idea. So it's somewhat canon. And then you have Winston, who's running the Ghostbusters, or at least a subsection of the Ghostbusters franchise. As you can see, I'm taking a lot of what the new video game has to offer because I like those ideas, and they make sense, while also keeping it canonical, I believe. And you have the main character who's like a Ghostbuster. Really, that's like plumbing, that's like air conditioning, that's a blue-collar job. Do I really want to stoop so low? And he has this perception that, okay, this is just pest control for ghosts. And he goes into it, and he joins a crew of Ghostbusters who are all really cool. They're native New Yorkers. And on top of that, throughout the show, not only do you get a horror comedy, right, with, you know, different types of ghouls and goblins and whatnot, basically being pest control, but you also get some nice metaphors, analogies, and allegories for the work service and how much work is actually put into it, and how sometimes these jobs can kind of be seen as lesser than, even though they are everywhere and extremely essential. So you do that for the most part. You can make it a 13 to 20 episode season, but it all has to lead up to something, right? Not all of these episodes can just be random encounters, and I mean most of them can be, but that would just be fillers, so what do? The answer to that question is you gotta bring back one of the baddies, Gozer. Gozer has been done, and Gozer has been used a lot, but for that reason alone, it should be why the Ghostbusters show has this kind of underlying issue. Why are all these demons and ghosts popping up? Why are all these cases getting more severe and more severe? Although I will say, don't use Gozer in the first season, tease Gozer for either the second season or maybe potentially a third season. I do see this show only going up to a third season, but I guess if you're looking at it from a business perspective, of course producers can milk it as much as they want. And that also doesn't mean that it could be bad if it goes for multiple seasons. It's just 3 might be like the safe bet, especially if you're doing like 13 to 20 episodes a season, you know? But yeah, you lead up to Gozer. You could even bring back Zool. Is it Zool? You can bring back some more iconic monsters and ghosts, but you can bring back some lesser known ones or some completely original ones, of course. So like something from the real Ghostbusters show, right? So you take all these ideas and you start to merge them together into a beautiful little wrapped up bow, and you have this, well, you have a show, you have a Ghostbusters show. And what would this show be called? Of course, Ghostbusters Inc. I think it fits the bill. All you really need is a main cast of about 5 Ghostbusters, a couple different side characters here and there, because of course it is a show. You have the lead up to a very well-known baddie, and you have some of his minions to kind of fill in the time, as well as just random encounters, and some more personal things, like maybe one of the Ghostbusters can get possessed, and that could be an entire 2-episode arc, or 1-episode arc, or Halloween special. Who knows? Now, I don't know if my time is up or not, but when it comes to pitch fits, I guess all I really want to do is just get straight to the point, because I am pitching something, I don't want to ramble about it. So if the 5-minute timer isn't up, let's see how long that took me to pitch. I know I'm cutting in between stuff, but you know, flashing right there, I think. That's the time. Yes. Of course, as I mentioned, this is a shorter video. It's not going to be as long as like the reviews or the acting analysis and whatnot, but that's kind of the whole point. Not every video should be a long video, in my opinion, and so let me know what you guys think. Any improvements, anything that you would like me to see in pitch fits? Maybe I pitch it to somebody. Maybe I add like silly little animations or something. I don't know. Things are possible, and I would like to add things for your enjoyment because I enjoy doing this. Social media is down below. If you like, and thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye. Ghostbusters stuff. Muhaha.